So now that you understand what an email list is, what are some of the best platforms to email your readers from? I'm going to start by saying, do not get on MailChimp. I've had issues in the past with them, and I've also seen, I think this is probably 2 or 3 years ago, they got a little too woke, if you get my drift. And they started specifically targeting people that counter that woke narrative. So I just don't recommend MailChimp. If you're already on MailChimp and you're super like, oh, I really like them, then by all means keep using it. I just highly recommend that you do not use MailChimp. For me, the two that I use for my clients are Aweber and ConvertKit. And the reason I like Aweber, and I've kind of merged a little bit more towards ConvertKit, but Aweber is great, especially if you're building your own email list in the beginning, because it's very simple, it's very straightforward. Obviously, all the stuff you're going to be getting, I really recommend you just go ahead and start with ConvertKit, but if you want to go with Aweber, go with Aweber. The best way I can describe Aweber is it is the type of email provider that you can just open up and write a good email and send it. Yes, you can do some more of the advanced stuff as well, but it's just one of those things that's the interface is great, it's very simple, straightforward, and you can just get your email out there. The reason I prefer ConvertKit is I can use sequences and proper segmentation, I can set up different rules. Once again, you can kind of do this on Aweber as well. ConvertKit's just a little bit better when it comes to that. So let me give you an example. You could have a welcome email sequence, so somebody just signs up for your email list, either yours or your clients. They start going through the email list, and then they purchase one of the products. Well, instead of you sending the same email and trying to pitch that same product, which doesn't make sense, guess what? You can set up a rule inside, and I'll make an explainer video on this. You can put together a rule that will take them from that email sequence and take them to another email sequence. They can pitch them on another product or service. It can further build that relationship, because that's what you're trying to do. So it can give them more value to maximize that product or service that they just purchased. So those are the two top email list providers I recommend. If you're in e-com, ConvertKit's okay, but Klaviyo is a better one. And I specifically don't work with e-com people. I'm in the midst of launching an e-com brand, and I'm going to be using Klaviyo, but all my friends that are into email or e-com email copywriting, they all use Klaviyo. So that's, if you're going to be going down the e-com route, I highly recommend Klaviyo, and that's based off not my own personal experience with that specific thing, but me seeing friends of mine who that's what they use. They just highly recommend it. It's designed for e-com people just to begin with. So obviously, since they're creating a solution for e-com people, you may as well go with that. So if you're not in e-com, I highly recommend ConvertKit, #1, or 2, Aweber.